Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Holloway's Garage. Today I'm just going to change the fuel filter on my Duramax. It's a LLM, so it's 2008, and fuel filter is pretty simple to change. It's located on the passenger side, and you can see it right here. That's actually the primer. I guess you could call it a bulb. So what I'll do, I'll just pull this intake off, just a tube, so I can get down in there, and hopefully I can break it free from up here. If not, I'll have to come down from the underside there. I'll probably, if that's the case, I could just use an extension and just hook a filter wrench on it, and I can get to it from there. But let's see if we can't make a big mess here. So there's a little connector, and you just unplug that, and then you'll try to see if I can get a wrench in there. This wrench in there, see if I can get it to work. Let's see. Alright. Tight with the AC lines and everything. Oh. Yeah, I actually just tightened it accidentally. Alright. Lost the camera. Alright, camera's back. I was able to get that on there and loosen it a little bit. So now I can loosen it by hand. I'm gonna go grab my other filter real quick, and we'll work on trying to wrangle that thing out of there. Well, I got it off, and I fell down there and dumped all over the damn stones. Let's see, I can't even reach the dang thing. Alright, got it. I just pulled it out of the wheel well. So this on the bottom, the drain will get reused. So I'll pull that and I'll put it back on this new filter. Get my hands clean, I'll be right back. Alright, this thing's kind of a pain in the ass, but I just stuck it in the vise. Got a set of vice grips. You just gotta be gentle with it, this is plastic. I'll take it outside now and get it off so it doesn't pour all over my garage, but yep, that's all you gotta do. Alright, so basically this all you gotta do is, once you remove that old filter, let's see if I get this thing to balance right. There you go. You remove the old filter, you get the new one. I like Wix products, so I buy pretty much just all Wix filters for everything. This is a nice housing on it, and I'm sure since this housing is It's like a nice thick composite housing. You can probably just buy these filters individually, pull them and swap them that way. That way you don't have to keep on removing the bottom unit here, the drain plug and the float and all. So pull this apart. Get some oil on there. I'll pull the old one off. That's it. You just take it, thread it in on the bottom. I don't think you have to get it crazy tight. I'm just gonna get a hand tight just like you would an oil filter. There we go. Alright, and this one comes with another rubber gasket for the top. And this one's cut, but it just lays right in the top here on the Swift's filter. So I'll lay that in there like that. I'm going to fill this with some diesel, and then we'll work on getting it in there and threading it back in. That's it. Alright, so we'll try to get this down in there. There's not really a good spot to fit this thing. I don't think it is going to fit, so I'll probably have to come from underneath. Yeah, I'll just come from underneath, that way I don't break any AC lines or anything. Alright, so I found the easiest way to do that is to fish it right there where the shock is. You can shove it right in there, pull that plastic back, the wheel well liner. Pull it back, and then that way it's up here on the top. And my gasket, my rubber gasket, actually, the O-ring gasket fell off, so I'll install that here from the top. Alright, it's in there now. I just have to tighten it. I'll just get it snug by hand. Alright, it's not on there sealed, so. Alright, I have no clue why, but this filter wasn't sealing. So, and I couldn't get it off, so I had to pull the whole entire filter housing. I'm not real sure why it's not sealing, so. don't see any issues. The only thing I can think is this stupid O-ring that they make. It's got a little too short. So I don't know why Wix would use this instead of just getting a regular O-ring. So now I have to use the old O-ring off that other one. And I think that will solve my problem. What a pain in the butt. All they had to do was give a full O-ring, and I probably wouldn't have this issue. Let's see if it works. I'm gonna seems like it's good to go. If I clog these two, it should. Yep, so that fixed it. Wix, I don't know why you would ever use an O-ring like this. It's garbage. Alright, it's back in there. After that problem with the O-ring, busted the hell out of my hand and everything. Man, what a pain in the ass. I don't know why they would use that O-ring. I was just talking highly of Wix and that's all. Alright, it's in there. It's actually still freaking leaking. I don't know if you can hear it. So I don't know what's up with that filter, it's just not sealing right. So I guess I'm gonna have to get another one, but we'll see if she'll just start and run for now, and until you get a filter just to move this thing. I mean, it'll run, I'm sure. It's just not. It's not great that there's gonna be air in the line. Be enough to back it up out of the way of my garage. Spot that way I can tell if it's leaking. Oh boy. Got everything plugged back in. Let's see. I'm not sure if it. Yeah, reset. I gotta reset that. Alright, so to reset that, you just get it to fuel filter life remaining. There's a check there, you just hold it down for 5 seconds or so until it resets and it'll go back to 100%. And that's it. Yeah, this thing's got 236,000 miles on her, and she's like, man, I love this truck. Got plenty of power. We'll see later if this thing's hard to start. If it loses prime, then I'm gonna have to go get another filter. But yeah, I love this truck so far. I have that Cummins swap Chevy, and this thing's got a lot more power. Well, it does have a lot more power. It's just more comfortable to drive and quieter for the family and all that. Alright guys, thanks again for tuning in to Holloway's Garage. I hope you learned something, and maybe you would do it a little bit different than I did. I got kind of jammed up with that O-ring on that Wix filter, but we'll get other videos up here. Hopefully we'll get my lifters and all that for the C10, and we can get that thing rolling. Maybe do a couple burnouts with it, and then once we get that out of the way, I'll have this whole international going. So that thing, I'm super stoked on this, but we'll see how long it takes to get to. Hopefully I could get it done, get that C10 together in a couple weeks or a week, whenever those parts come, and then we can start banging away on this thing. Thanks again, and like and subscribe, and feel free to comment, and appreciate you guys checking me out. Thanks.